Kal Kadosh, Boker Or, Bekiim Bahalacha 3, day 66. If anybody needs a Bekiim Bahalacha, please sign up for it in order for them to get their books. Yeah, day 66, page 133. Okay, this is Siman Tet. Okay, we're talking about now Siman 9, which we're talking about the entire concept of which garments, right? Is the begadim, tzrichim, tzitziot. Okay, fine. So we're going to start. Okay. It says like this. Beged talit atzavua bimine tzvaim. Some people, they like a lot of colors. So therefore, what they like to do is they put colors. So I had somebody that he loved to put, let's say, for example, blue. Now he uses the Bet Knesset one, but that's different, right? But once upon it was blue, right? Or you have green, or you have a rainbow, right? You've ever seen rainbow? I've seen rainbow. Yeah, I've seen everything. Huh? Yeah, everything. That, yes? Talit Gadol. Yeah. So Beged Talit, which we're talking about, right? Beged Talit Atzavua b'minei tzvaim. אדם מרן על שולחן ערוך יעשה לו סיסיות מאותו מין צבע של הבגד. So you're going to have to do it with the same color of the beged. כגון, for example, אם צבע הבגד ירוק, יעשה לו סיסיות ירוקות. If it's green, do it green. אולם, however, according to שיטת הרמה, לעולם יעשה הציציות לבגדים, לבנים, אף בבגד צבעוני. You always do it white. Yeah. Okay, forget about this. We're not talking about this. Obviously, for Sfaradim, we do whichever the color of the beged. Yeah, whichever the color of the beged. That's why, by the way, you should know. Do you know that why does Sfaradim usually put white on white? Because if you put the black on white, you know there's tzitziot and also talitot, they have the black, right? The stripes. So why do you have the black stripes? I don't know, everyone knows. The black stripes is actually Zechel HaChurban, to remember the destruction of Bet HaMikdash. But now there's a technical problem. According to the Shulchan Aruch, if you have the black stripes, obviously it depends on how much, color, right? But maybe you need black tzitziot. So because of that, right, again, that's why there was a minhag that a lot of the Sfaradim, they only have white on white. I don't know if you ever realize that. Like the Sfaradim, usually they have white on white, and the Ashkenazim, many times they'll have black on white. But why do they have the black on white, the stripes? Because even if they have the black on white, it doesn't matter. They don't need the black tzitziot. Fine. 69. Okay. So footnote 69, 69. Right there it says, according to Rashi and Rambam, the tzitzit need to be the same color as the garment. So the minute, mi ze shitat Sfaradim. The shitat Sfaradim is based upon Rashi and the Rambam. That the tseva of the tzitziot, the color of the tzitziot have to be the same tseva as the beged. So he says, and they learned it from the words of al tzitzit kanaf. Since it says al tzitzit kanaf, it means that the tzitzit should be identical to the kanaf. It should be salam and shos. The seven mitzvot gadol is samag. And I got Mamniot and the Batun disagreed. And I said, no, it's okay. So the Bet Yosef pointed out the Rabbeinu Avraham ben David, right, did not disagree with the Rambam on this matter. And Tosfot did not argue with Rashi. Therefore, it's highly recommended to follow this opinion. Maran testified that he saw people were always careful to fill the mitzvah properly, always match the color of the tzitziot. And that's what he repeated in the Shulchan Aruch. The Rama testified that Ashkenazi Jews always just wear the white. Okay? Next page, 134. וכדי לצאת ידי חובת כל הדעות, ייזהר לעשות גוף הטלי וחוטין של ציוד, הכל לבן. בין בטלית גדול, בין בטלית קטן. רמז לדבר, והיו העטופים ללבן. העטופים, להתעטף, right? So therefore he comes and he says, that's the hint. The hint is that they should always be white. So basically what we're trying to say is that in order to be Yitzhak Chovah, according to all opinions, obviously, but since it's a machloket, so he comes and he says, so the best thing what to do is what? Is to always wear white and white. Because if you wear white and white, you're Yitzhak Chovah according to everybody. And there's no questions whatsoever. So therefore they come and they bring down a pasuk that we're going to learn next week's parasha, right? Not this week, next week, right? Vayishlach. So there it's written, Vayatufim lelavam, which means the mitzvah vatifa should be done kilu with white. So therefore, what are you doing? Which mitzvah do you do with atifa? Litatev betzitzit. So if the mitzvah litatev betzitzit is, so it should be b'lavan. So therefore, that's what you're going to be doing with the lavan. That was also the Ben Ishchai that gave this remez. That was halacha yud bet. Number 70 says this is the ruling of the Ben Ishchai, repeated Mikavtzeel. He concluded, however, that since some poskim declared that this halacha is best, it is best always to use a white talit with the white tzitzit. There's likewise a recommendation of the Bach Pri Megadim, Hayadam, and Rav Zalman. Meaning, because it's a machloket, it's true that Ashkenazim don't know Hegdis. But in order to get out of the machloket, what are you going to do? You're going to do this, and that's it. So that's what he's saying. Okay? Fine. Halacha Yud Gimel. Yud Gimel comes and it says as follows: Talitot sheyesh bahen tzeva shahor mitztadin lenoi. What happens if you have talitot that they have black for beauty? Lo echpal lan, it doesn't matter. You're also going to be yotze chova. Yan ki hatzeva hu me'at minama beguf talit verov talit v'ikaro levan. Meaning that at the end of the day, that's why I told you it all depends on the amount. Here, since it's only going to be one how do you call this? Like one line, right? One stripe or two stripes. So therefore, it's going to be okay because the majority of the talit is still lavan. If it's going to be start being that the talit itself is colors, so then you're going to get into much more problems. But he says that you're going after the majority of the talit. That's what's brought down in the Ben Ish Chai and the Mikavtziel as well. Okay, that's what he says over here. Ulam, however, though, some people are makpidim shekol achotim shebehem tefura talit yu b'tzeva levan, v'gam ha'tara v'kanfot totili yu b'tzeva levan. But you have still to be makpid that tara and the kanfot should be tzeva levan. Meaning, even if you're going to tell me that you could have a line or whatever it is of black, but the kanfot, which are the corners, right, plus the atara, right, which is the crown, right, even though some people, they don't have a crown alone. What? Fine, there's no crown, but the crown of talit gadol or things like that. He says you still have to be makpid that it should still be betzeva lavan. That's what's brought down in the Hechal alafim. Umechamat ke minhag rabim me'edot sfaradim ilbosh talit she'af pasim shebayim yu betzeva lavan. So because of that, that's why it's also better to get even the basically you just get everything lavan and you get out of any problems whatsoever. What's silver? Yeah, but that's silver on lavan. Underneath the silver is lavan, so that's fine. Yeah, the silver is just an adornment on top of the lavan. If you take off the silver, it's lavan. Atara, that's atara. That's atara. Fine. So footnote number 71. Shivim ve'echad. The first opinion is that of the Ben Ish Chai, the Ortzot HaChaim Mishabra, all based on the Pri Megadim, testified that his mentor, right, the Leket Yosha testified that his mentor, the author of Trumat Hadesh, and adorned his talit with a sky blue silk color. And the Kavtziel of Yosef Chaim testified that Baghdad's Jews wore talitot with black on the sides. This was acceptable. He explained since the black made up a very minor portion of the garment. Meaning he was saying it's such a small amount. It is very interesting. This is mashma, not like one of the ones that they have today. They had it on the sides. Meaning mashma that the entire thing was white, and just on the side, the last part was black. And nowadays they have the lines going through, right? Like zebra, right? They have it like going through. So he says, the Chesel Alafim overruled that one should use a talit that is totally white, and even the stitches on the hem should always be made with white thread. This ruling is actually the Rav Chida, as brought down in Shlomo Lulia. That's what he quotes. This appears to be the opinion also of the Kaf HaChaim Sofer. Although the Ben Ish Chai always cites the rulings of the Chesel Alafim, in this case, right, he did not, since he saw that all Baghdad Jews wore talitot with a black trim. Right? So therefore, he just simply justified their practice, especially since the Shlomo only recommended that it should be like that, right? But not of any other color. Nowadays, many Sephardic Jews wear a talit with black, blue, or gold stripes. This is acceptable, although it is best to wear one with only white stripes. So again, it's going to be acceptable, right? That means if he's going to have all these, gold, this, that, all these different colors, it's going to be acceptable. But, it's better. What about a two-tone garment? What happens if it's two different colors? So it says that Torah discussed halacha regarding a garment which is made of two colors, meaning that the warp is one color and the weft is another. So you got the sheti ve'erev. So one of them is one color, the other one is another color. It's going to make a very interesting design, right? So what happens? According to Maran, the tzitzit must match the color of the garment, and so in this case, the tzitzit must match the color that the garment appears to be woven with in this way. Since we are careful to always use white talit, if someone has a garment woven with a white warp and a colored weft, or vice versa, it can use only, right, if its general appearance is that of a white garment. That means, at the end of the day, you still have to have it only if it's going to be white. Okay, and tomorrow we'll speak about the hayalim.